The journey had been an absolute test of will. After successfully traversing the brutal, relentless beast tide, hope finally flickered in the eyes of Xiao Yan and his companions. Before them stood the prize of a generation, the colossal, legendary Bodhi Ancient Tree. They had arrived. But the path to destiny is never easy. As they approached the towering trunk, the air itself thickened, charged with killing intent. 5 terrifying shadows emerged, absolute echoes of power, the half-saint puppet guardians. These were not mere automatons. They were cold, destructive powerhouses, one of whom the nefarious Soul Clan instantly recognized as a long-lost ancestor. The battle began immediately. Xiao Yan and his allies, including their rivals, were forced into a desperate alliance. It took a coordinated effort, a search for a common, exploitable weakness, and a furious, bloody struggle. They succeeded, but the cost was staggering. The air was thick with the dust of shattered puppets, and the ground was littered with the bodies of fallen Dou Sheng experts. Awe and sudden vulnerability. With the path cleared, the surviving strong cultivators pressed on. But they were not yet free. Suddenly, a pillar of brilliant light descended from the tree's peak, enveloping them completely. A collective gasp of shock. Their very foundation, their fighting energy, their Dou Qi, had instantly vanished. Stripped of their power, they were sucked into the tree itself. Xiao Yan awoke to a blinding, pure white world, completely disoriented. He was alone. Taking a cautious step, he passed through a single, shimmering portal of light, and the ultimate trial began. In the illusion, centuries seemed to pass. Xiao Yan found himself back in the familiar landscape of the barren ancient region. When a terrifying torrent of fierce beasts charged, he simply raised his hand. Instantly, instinctively, a devastating, destructive power surged from his palm. He instantly recognized the realm, Dou Sheng, the fighting saint. The beasts were incinerated, turned to ash in a heartbeat. The power was intoxicating, overwhelming. The bloodlust that came with it was fierce and primal. He used his newfound Dou Sheng strength to immediately seek out the remaining members of the Soul Clan nearby, showing no mercy. He hunted them, slaughtered them viciously, until blood flowed like a river, consumed entirely by the intoxicating, terrible fantasy of absolute power. Just as the bloodlust threatened to consume him entirely, a sudden cooling sensation shattered the darkness. It was the Bodhi seed in his possession, breaking the fantasy, pulling him back from the edge of madness and back to reality. The illusion was over. But before the white world faded, the trial granted him one final, awe-inspiring image. The back of a solitary, black-robed figure standing before the ancient tree, exuding the supreme legendary aura of a Dodi, the fighting emperor. The goal was simple, the path terrifying, and the legend beckoned. What an intense trial. Xiao Yan's illusionary power was absolutely insane. Tell us in the comments, what was your favorite part of this whole Bodhi tree saga? Do you think he's ready for the next level? Like this video, subscribe for more Battle Through the Heavens recaps, and we'll see you in the next one.